Okay, in this clip we're going to look at how we can model a chocolate bar to make a prototype of that chocolate bar using foam. So a prototype is quite often made from easily workable material like this polymer foam, and we're going to use this to make something like our chocolate bar, which we're then going to wrap and complete. So the tools, the equipment we're going to use a rasp. So this is like a very coarse file that will work this away very quickly. We're going to use a steel ruler and we're going to use a marker pen. We will also use coarse and fine abrasive paper. So the first thing we can do is just, you'll see that this material is very easily worked, and you can just clean any loose material off with the abrasive paper. You've got to be careful with it, it will tear and break. So the first thing you're going to do is put your name on it. Put your name on the back, and then we're going to start to mark it out. So the first thing I'm going to do this design, which is just one of the designs I had for my chocolate bar. I'll do a similar design, and the first thing I'm going to do, it's 45 there, so 45 across, so I'm going to put just 22.5 there in the middle, again there, and then move that one out of the way now. I'm going to draw a line down the middle. A little bit that way. Better. And then there's lots of ways you could do it. It's 150, so I could put a line in the middle there. I think you could mark it. You could do 20, 40, 60. I don't know if this is going to be too close. It's just sort of really your design. So I'll cross with these. You can always make it slightly bigger or smaller, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the rasp here. Now the rasp is a half round rasp, if you can see that. So we've got a flat edge and we've got a curved edge. So if we're going to use it, we can use it just as a sort of sawing motion. It's best to use it both ways, so one way and then another way. Now, as I say, the rasp, you can see the rasp makes short work of cutting through the material, so you really want to I've gone a bit out of sync there, but we can sort that out later. Then we can use the middle one, and as I say, you can see that this makes just a bit at a time. With the dust, you can just put it out of the way onto the floor, into the bin, and you can see there I've kind of got a reasonable shape. As I say, the best, but you can see that these are a little bit off, so using the tool one way and then the other way, or angling the tool to get a kind of more chocolate block effect. Again, you can use the tool on the edge here, but you do have to watch that it doesn't tear or break. Now you can see there that I've got most of the shape in roughed out, and what I can do now is use various grades of abrasive paper to get that smooth, and then the finer, so this is the 240. Now I'm not going to do the whole of that, but you can see that, and obviously there, so you can see, get the basic idea. Obviously you can do different designs. This one I actually used the edge of the paper here just to put a groove in there, which I could work a little bit more, just to give it a bit of interest, make it my own unique chocolate bar. And here's another one I've thought of that I could do, and obviously this would require different packaging. So there we go, we've got our prototypes for our chocolate bar.